Welcome to Horrify.world's Madness Marathon. To celebrate Halloween, the Horrify.world crew has made the Madness Marathon Halloween calendar. Every day we open a door, and behind every door is a recommendation for a free horror game that you should play. 31 days, 31 recommendations, hours of fun. And on the 31st, we have a special surprise for you. But enough talk, let's see what hides behind today's door. I've previously recommended a zombie survival co-op game, and I know a lot of people aren't into these kinds of games, but I'm sure a lot of people have watched my recommendation of No More Room in Hell and gotten just a little interested. And maybe a couple of people have even played it. Today, I come to you to try and further convert you into being an online unwashed gamer, because what if I told you that there was a game much in the vein of No More Room in Hell, but where the game wasn't over once you died as a human? Because that's what Zombie Panic Source is. It's a competitive multiplayer standalone free source game where you and everyone on the server except maybe 1 or 2 people spawn as the survivors, and you have to make your way through levels that are much like the one in Left 4 Dead and No More Room in Hell, and complete various objectives and scavenge for supplies while doing so. What sets Zombie Panic apart are 2 things. For one, there's a barricading mechanic where you can push and pull furniture and other objects to block the path of the undead, and also hammer boards and windows and such onto objects and other surfaces, and it creates a neat and refreshing take on that whole idea about conserving your ammo and trying to use as few shots as possible to accomplish your task, because normally you do this by running away, but in this game you're often gonna find yourself barricaded with the undead just on the other side of where you're barricaded. And it's quite tempting to just grab your gun and unload it into the nearest zombie's face, but those bullets might have been spent better somewhere else, in a situation like, for an example, where there was no barricade separating you from the undead. It's very simple mechanically, but it adds so much. And the other thing that separates this from other zombie survival horror games is that the zombies, they are human players. At the start of each round, a few players are selected to beat the zombies, and one of them will even get to be Patient Zero, a zombie with double health called Whitey. It's their task to make sure that the humans don't accomplish theirs, and they do this by just murdering them. These zombies have the benefit of being able to respawn, so their deaths have very little price, and they can keep coming and coming and coming, and every time they hit a player there is a small chance that it might infect them, and every person they infect or kill comes back as a zombie to aid them in killing the rest. As a result, every match starts out fairly chill. The humans are outnumbering the zombies 20-1, and they can approach the objective calmly and form a defensive line of fire, and they have the manpower to also scavenge the map for supplies, but then slowly but surely they start to get picked off one by one, and then the pace of the match becomes faster and faster and more frantic, and by the end it's a total panic to make it to the end. And those moments where you have to defend a door while it slowly opens, they are terrifying. And it's never not either the most frustrating controller throwing thing when you lose a match and could have won it if you just had 1 more second, or on the flip side, it's also like a high like no fucking other to see that screen where it just says the survivors won. There are still a few fully populated servers left, and I give the game a 9 out of 13, and I hope you'll play it. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you've enjoyed the game in the video. Remember to go visit Horrify.world tomorrow and every day after for the remainder of October. You know, to see what other great free games are out there. From all of us here at Horrify.world, stay extra spooky during this month, and take care.